Thank you, Chris.
You got it. Well, the country's largest virtual reality convention is back for another year, and it includes a number of expert speakers.
It's called the Virtual and Augmented Reality World Conference and Expo, and we're joined live now in studio by Keram Malicki-Sanchez. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And so a lot of people may know you as an actor, but you're also in this world of tech. How did this happen?
Well, as an actor, you realize that you're building these alternate realities all the time, and you're making these considerations. As this technology got better and more powerful and easier for people to get into creating, I realized that this is a way to tell stories in a completely new way. But it's not so divorced from entertainment in the fact of creating these fictions. It's a very believable but a new medium in the sense that it's spatialized. So you're walking in terms of space and not just a flat screen anymore.
So if someone were to go to this conference and they have no knowledge at all of virtual reality, what would they really be learning about it?
Well, there's every kind of permutation of the medium. There's like the video 360 kind of stuff. There's interactive spaces. There's chairs that have force feedback. For the deaf or for the blind, there are applications. There's a robotic head that you can control with virtual reality. For autism, education. Education for those with autism. I mean, there's every kind of permutation, and you're going to see, 14 to 18 different rooms of these kinds of installations by world leaders in the field.
And how many experts are going to be there?
We have 100 different speakers from NASA, from Stanford. They've come in from Beijing, from Australia, from Argentina to really share their latest research. And then we have an area that kind of boils it down for those people who, that might be a little too heavy duty intellectually, that want to just kind of experience it. And we take that feedback and we give it to those people that are creating it and say, this is not quite landing. Maybe this is a more appropriate way, because this is an emerging medium. There's no rule book yet for how you do this.
Right, and it is so much more than games. I mean, you mentioned storytelling, and that's really what I know I find so fascinating about it, is the ability to tell a story through virtual reality.
Yeah, when you can, there's something about a vertical field of view, not just a horizontal one, and knowing that you could turn around and look at other things, that gives you a sense of personal investment in that space and in that time. I think it even changes how we experience time, because in a movie, you edit it, right? But here, you're just sort of soaking in the space and feeling it from a different angle altogether. So we have a lot to learn about how ultimately this will affect our perception of the world and of ourselves and how we perceive reality, actually.
Okay, very cool. So it is open to the public. People can buy tickets for this.
That's right.
Give us all the information. It takes place this weekend.
Yeah, so it's right by the Gay Pride March. It's right at Church and Gould at Ryerson's the Rogers Communication Center. You can get in for a weekend pass and look at all of the different exhibits. You can go to the conference and learn from some of the best. You can even do intensive training. Wow. The website is conference.virtualreality.to, and that's where you can find tickets. You can see all of the speakers and even learn about all the different ways that VR is being applied now, many of which don't usually hit the mainstream press.
Oh, exciting. That is great, and good for you for organizing this. We recognize you from all your TV work. It's great to see you involved in something like this, too.
Thanks.
Keram, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for your time.
And stay with us.